Back on the streets, Michael Pressey is visiting another grandmother for the first time.
I'm going to see Rose Green. This is a special grandmother.
Especially challenging, especially needy. A woman who lives behind a wall she won't let down, with a child she won't let out.
This fence is her boundary. The world stays outside. She stays inside.
Inside, 8-year-old Rayvon. Unlike Armani, Rayvon has no other kids living with him.
Hello. How are you, dear?
All he has is his grandmother.
Good to see you smiling.
On this visit 3 years ago, Michael finds that things are as dangerous inside as Rose fears they are outside.
This is what I'm concerned about, Rayvon.
A bare bulb covered with a brown paper bag for a shade.
And that gets real hot, this could burn up. And you can burn you and your grandmother out of here. You don't want to do that.
Rayvon calls Rose Mommy. He has been with her since he was 2 weeks old, abandoned by his real mother and his father, Rose's son.
Your score is 6.
Can I have an envelope?
You have to wait.
I always keep my room clean, but Mommy thinks that I keep my room dirty.
Look around. No baseball mitt, no books.
I always wanted one of those when I was a baby.
Rayvon's connection to the outside world, mostly his own imagination.
Go, Obelisk the Tormentor.
He has no memory of his mother, not a single photograph or phone call to hold on to.
Put the shirt down in the back and stop walking like an old man.
What he has is Rose's constant reminder that his mother abandoned him.
They brought him over from New York. She said, "You can have him, I don't want him. He's yours, you can have him."
Rayvon's father, Norman, was once in the military.
He's a fine-looking boy. What's he up to now?
Nothing much, just rambling around out there in the street like all the rest of the bums and things.
Does it hurt Rayvon not to have a relationship with his dad?
I'm quite sure it do, because he always said he wished his father was over here.
We went looking for Norman and caught up with him, living on the streets. He calls home once a year or so. The last time he offered a feeble excuse for his absence.
I got lost in the sauce for a minute.
And made a promise to come visit Rayvon.
I'll be there next Friday, definitely.
Surprise.
Like most kids, Rayvon longs for a daddy to love, even though he says his daddy once hurt him and then left him alone while he went to smoke crack.
He picked me up and slammed me on the ground again. Dad! The reason he have a bad temper is because sometimes he gets confused.
You need to let some of this go. And that's why we're here.
Michael Pressey visits a few hours a month. Part priest, part psychologist, Michael learns that Rose grew up in an orphanage, ran away when she was about 8, doesn't know how old she is.
My mother died when they said I was 3.
So you self-sufficient.
Rose had 13 children, but many have been lost to her. And that is why she says she won't let Rayvon out.
I don't want that to happen to my little boy here.
And while Rose may love Rayvon, she does not know how to show it. He is an 8-year-old boy who has never gotten a hug or a kiss from his grandmother, no matter how much he has begged.
I want to give you a hug. I said, get away from me.
Why? Why do you do that?
He'll say, I just want to give you a hug.
And you say, get away from him.
I'll tell him,
why?
Why? I ain't used to nobody hugging me.
That's your grandson.
Still on it, don't he? He gets on my nerves.
No, he don't. You getting on your own nerves.
But can Michael break this crushing cycle?
You never woke up in the morning feel like you need a hug from God or anybody?
Can Rayvon be saved from his grandmother's fears?
Yeah, you think you can go through this whole world by yourself?
Before it is too late.